And the concern is that they've been taking a lot of steps. You know, they cut interest rates, they cut the reserve requirement ratio. What this data shows is that there's still a great deal to be done. So it just sort of adds to the evidence and the sense of urgency for the government as it really looks to boost the economy. And what we're seeing also is economists are expecting maybe another interest rate cut toward the end of the year. So we'll be looking out for that.
China is slowing down at a time when we still haven't got the global economy, let's say the Western economy, on a stable footing. China and the BRIC economies were such a counterweight to the global financial crisis, 2008, 2010. I think they contributed about 20% growth combined when we saw the sort of the May 10 contract. And I think so we're seeing this now where the sort of mindset of the emerging world is great, and as we sort of, and that's where the growth is going to come from. That is changing.
Iron ore exports were down 8%. That's worth $1.6 billion. Coal down 11%, both in volume and price. So you can see the impact there of the commodity slump. Of more concern, that's expected to have a hit on GDP, subtracting 0.6 of a percentage point of GDP growth when those figures come out on Thursday. So, yes, the commodity slump weighing hard on those figures.
We've had cuts in interest rates, we have reduction in reserve requirement ratios, we've had increased infrastructure spending, we've had increased bank lending, but we haven't seen any of this filter down to the real economy. So there's reason to believe that maybe as early as September we're going to see an uptick in manufacturing.
The real economy is slowing. Electricity production tells you that. Industrial production year-on-year tells you that. Cement production is negative year-on-year. There's all sorts of factors telling you it's a slowing economy. Is it a massively hard landing, and can the Chinese do nothing about it? The answer is I don't think it will be a hard landing unless the Chinese can stimulate.